So we continue chapter lines and angles. In the previous video, we have discussed that if two parallel lines AB and CD are intersected by a transversal LM and the transversal LM intersect the parallel lines AB and CD at 2 points P and Q, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal. The first point was each pair of corresponding angles are equal. The second point was each pair of alternate angles are equal. And the third was the sum of interior angles. And each pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary. So all these results we prove one by one. Let us see theorem number 1, and the statement is if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. This is the statement. If two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. So suppose there are two parallel lines L and M, and these two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal N. There are two parallel lines L and M, and these are intersected by a transversal N at points P and Q. And let the angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We suppose this angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And there are two parallel lines L and M, and N is the transversal. So if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate angles are equal. So firstly we write given that L is parallel to M and N is transversal. We have given L is parallel to M, line L is parallel to M and N is transversal, which intersect the line L and M at points P and Q. This we have given, and we have to prove that angle 3 equals to angle 5 and angle 4 equals to angle 8. Angle 3 equals to 5 and angle 4 equals to angle 8. Name it angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. To prove angle 3 equals to angle 5, angle 3 equals to angle 5. These are alternate interior angles, and angle 4 equals to angle 6. The second part is angle 4 equals to angle 6. So let us see how to prove. We are given proof. Angle 1 is equals to angle 3 by vertical opposite angle. Angle 1 is equals to angle 3 by vertical opposite angle. So we can write angle 1 equals to angle 3, and in bracket we will write vertical opposite angles. Vertical opposite angles. And we know that the vertical opposite angles are equal. So angle 1 equals to angle 3, and also we know that corresponding angles are equal. So 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. So angle 1 equals to angle 5. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. So from first and second, name it first and second equation. So from first and second, since LHS is equal, so we can equate from first and second, and we can say that angle 3 equals to angle 5. So this proves the first part. Now also we have to prove that angle 4 equals to angle 6. The second part we have to prove angle 4 equals to angle 6. So angle 2 is equals to angle 4. Angle 2 is equals to angle 4. This is also vertical opposite angle. So name it equation number 3, and in bracket we write that vertical opposite angles. Vertical opposite angles are equal. So angle 2 equals to angle 4, which is vertical opposite angle, and angle 2 equals to angle 6. Angle 2 equals to angle 6. This is fourth number equation, and they are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are also equal. Corresponding angles. So from third and fourth we conclude. From third and fourth we conclude, since LHS is equal, so we can equate RHS, and we conclude that angle 4 equals to angle 6. So we prove the result that if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate angles are equal. Means angle 3 equals to angle 5 and angle 4 equals to angle 6. Now we prove its converse. Theorem number 2, which is the converse of first theorem. Firstly, we have to keep in mind that statement, if a transversal intersect two lines, if a transversal intersect two lines in such a way if a transversal intersects two lines in such a way that pair of alternate interior angles are equal. if a transversal intersect two lines in such a way that pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the line must be parallel. Then the line must be parallel to each other. If a transversal intersect two lines in such a way that the alternate interior angles are equal, then the line must be parallel. So we are given two lines L and M, and there is a transversal N which intersect these two lines at points P and Q. So we are given two lines L and M. They are not a parallel lines, and there is a transversal M which intersect these two lines at points P and Q. Then we have to, and also we have given that interior angles, alternate interior angles are equal. So let it angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and angle 8. So alternate interior angles are equal means angle 3 equals to angle 5, angle 4 equals to angle 6. Then we have to prove that the lines are parallel. We have to prove that lines are parallel. So given line L is parallel to M and N is a transversal, which intersect L and M. At P and Q. L line is not a parallel. This we have to prove, given that two lines only, two lines L and M, in which transversal N intersect these two lines at point P and Q. To prove that line N is parallel to M, and also we have given that angle 3 equals to angle 5, alternate interior angles. Angle 3 equals to angle 5 and angle 4 equals to angle 6. And we have to prove that L is parallel to M. So angle 4 equals to angle 6, which we have given. Angle 4 is equals to angle 6. In bracket we have write that this is the given condition. Angle 4 equals to angle 6, and Angle 4 is equals to angle 2. Vertical opposite angle. Angle 4 is equals to angle 2. Second number equation, and the reason is vertical opposite angles are equal. So from first and second we conclude that since our LHS is equal, so RHS must be equal. So from first and second we can say that angle 2 equals to angle 6. Angle 2 equals to angle 6. And these angles are the corresponding angles. 2 and 6 are corresponding angles. Since corresponding angles are equal, therefore lines must be parallel. So they are corresponding angles which are equal. Angle 2 equals to angle 6. Therefore, we conclude that line L is parallel to L. Now the third theorem. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of consecutive interior angles. Each pair of consecutive interior angles. Each pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary. If two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then each pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary. So firstly we draw the diagram. There are two parallel lines L and M, and N is a transversal which intersect these two parallel lines at point P and Q. Name the angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So given L is parallel to M, given L is parallel to M and N is transversal. L is parallel to M and N is transversal. To prove angle 4 plus 5 equals to 180 degree. To prove the first part, angle 4 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degree, and the second part, angle 3 plus angle 6 is equals to 180 degree. So let us see the proof. angle 1 and angle 4. Angle 1 plus angle 4 is 180 degree, linear pair. These are the two opposite rays and this is the common arc. So we can say that angle 1 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degree by linear pair. Angle 1 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degree and angle 1 equals to angle 5, corresponding angle. Angle 1 is equals to angle 5. This is corresponding angle. So at the place of angle 1, we can put angle 5. At the place of 1, this is first number equation, this is second number equation. So from first, we can write at angle 5 at the place of 1 because 1 equals to 5. So we get angle 4 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degree. So this proves the first part. Now angle 2 plus angle 3 from linear pair. Again angle 2 plus angle 3 is equals to 180 degree from linear pair. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is equals to 180 degree by linear pair. Angle 2 plus angle 3 equals to 180 degree and angle 2 is equals to angle 6, corresponding angle. Angle 2 equals to angle 6. This is corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. Now from first, at the place of 2, we can write angle 6. So from first, we put the value of angle 2 equals to angle 6. So we get angle 3 plus angle 6 equals to 180 degree. This is our second part. Angle 3 plus angle 6 equals to 180 degree. So this proves the result. Now the next theorem, theorem number 4. And the statement is, if a transversal intersect two lines, if a transversal intersect two lines in such a way if a transversal intersect two lines in such a way that a pair of consecutive interior angles consecutive interior angles are supplementary. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines in such a way that the pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. Then the two lines are parallel. So this is the converse of the previous theorem. The two parallel lines L and M, and there is a transversal N, and name the angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and they intersect at points P and Q. P and Q. So given two lines L and M, and N is a transversal. Also we have given that a pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary, means angle 4 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degree, and angle 3 plus angle 6 is equals to 180 degree. Angle 4 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degree, and angle 3 plus angle 6 equals to 180 degree. And to prove line L is parallel to M, we have to prove that line L is parallel to M. So angle 1 plus angle 4 by linear pair, angle 1 plus 4 equals to 180 degree. Angle 1 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degree by linear pair. By linear pair, angle 1 plus 4 equals to 180 degree, and also we have given angle 4 plus angle 5, angle 4 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degree. This we have given. So since RHS of both the equations are equal, so we can equate LHS, and from first and second we can write angle 1 plus angle 4 equals to angle 4 plus angle 5. So angle 4 gets cancelled, and we get angle 1 equals to angle 5. Angle 1 equals to angle 5. They are the corresponding angles, and since the corresponding angles are equal, therefore line L is parallel to M. Also we can prove that 2 plus 3 equals to 180 degree, angle 2 plus angle 3 equals to 180 degree, name it third number equation, and by linear pair. By linear pair, 2 plus 3 equals to 180 degree, and we have given angle 3 plus angle 6 equals to 180 degree. This is fourth number equation given. Then from third and fourth, again RHS is equal, so we equate LHS. So 2 plus 3 equals to 3 plus 6, 3 and 3 gets cancelled, and we get angle 2 equals to 6. So angle 2 and angle 6, they are the corresponding angles. So since the corresponding angles are equal, since the corresponding angles are equal, therefore line L is parallel to L. So this proves the theorem.